Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to bring you a video on drugstore gems that nobody on YouTube talks about. I love a good drugstore find, just like you guys love a good drugstore find. There's nothing more exciting to me than finding a great product that is not only drugstore, but sometimes even better than high-end product quality. And so today I wanted to bring you some things that I think are not only amazing for the drugstore, I think that in some cases they're better than high-end products. And so, you know, people all over YouTube have done these videos. So here are some gems from the drugstore that you don't want to miss, and that in some cases I think rival high-end products. So the first thing that I want to talk about are the Rimmel lip glosses. I have a lot of Rimmel lip glosses. These lip glosses are amazing, you guys. They are not sticky. They come in tons and tons of colors. They are the most comfortable, easy to wear lip glosses. They do have a little scent, but it does not linger on the lips at all. It's like a very, very light floral scent, but again, it doesn't linger on the lips. I have a couple of different shades. The three that I have are number one, All Nighter, which is this one. This is what it looks like in the tube. They're pretty sheer. The second one that I have on my hand in the middle is Dorchester Rose, which is like a cool toned whitish pink. It reminds me of White Russian. So I feel like this is a dupe for White Russian by Buxom. It doesn't have that plumping minty quality, but it is a very, very similar color. So if you don't want to dish out the 20 bucks for White Russian, I feel like this gives a very, very similar light milky pinky look. The third one that I have on my hand is called Nonstop Glamour, number 120, and it's got a little bit of a gold shimmer to it. But I mean, look at how beautiful these glosses are, you guys. And then the last one I have is like a really nice, pretty pinkish reddish color, and it's number 640, All Day Seduction. And this is what All Day Seduction looks like. It's got a little bit more color. But if you guys have never like stopped to look at these at Walmart, they're like under $5, and they are so good. I feel like I like them as much as I like my Pat McGrath lip glosses, which you guys know that I love. So if you guys have not wanted to dish out the money for a Pat McGrath lip gloss, you should try the Rimmel Stay Glossy lip glosses. I don't think there's a difference really between them. I think these are as good. Another gloss that I absolutely love as much as I love my Pat McGrath glosses are the Almay lip gloss goddesses. I've talked about these before. They have a very, very moisturizing quality to them. And so I love them for that reason. I have every color because we've talked about this before. I have a problem. And so I have all the colors. They're so inexpensive. They're like $8 at the grocery store. And the reason that I love them is because they have this really lovely hydrating quality about them. They're not sticky. I refuse to wear sticky lip glosses. It's kind of the reason that I don't love Buxom lip glosses. I find them to be a little bit too sticky for me, and both the Rimmel glosses plus the Almay Goddess glosses are not sticky at all. And the Goddess glosses in particular have a very, very moisturizing, really beautiful feel. So I highly recommend these two glosses. They rival the Pat McGrath glosses in quality. If you guys don't want to dish out the money for Pat McGrath, go no further than the Almay or the Rimmel lip glosses. They are amazing. Another product that I have talked about on this channel, so I'm not gonna go into a lot of detail about it, are the Milani cream blushes. You guys, these are as good as, and in some cases better than the high-end cream blushes that I have tried. I have tried cream blushes from Wander Beauty, Westman Atelier, and I think that these are actually better. These are $8.99. They go on beautifully with a beauty blender. I actually think a beauty blender or a brush are the best way to apply these, and they stay in the cheeks so they don't come off by the end of the day. I actually think that these are, like I said, better quality than some of the high-end blushes that I spent like $48 on. The Westman Atelier blush in Petal was $48, and I unquestionably like this Milani one better, and it is in the shade Nude Kiss. It applies so nicely with a beauty blender. So if you guys have been thinking about cream products and you haven't tried these, don't waste your money on high-end things. Go get one or two of these Milani cream blushes. I promise you will not be disappointed. Okay, it's the summer and we all wanna wear highlight on our cheeks. We all wanna wear highlight on our collarbones and our shoulders. And one of the highlights that I think was talked about so much several years ago, but is never given any love anymore, are the Wet n Wild highlighting powders. This was a biggie a couple of years ago, but I wanna I want to remind you guys how good these Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighters are. This one is in the shade Petal, but they have all different colors. I actually have one that's more bronzy that I like to put on my chest and shoulders when I go out at night in the summer. I think it is such a beautiful color. These are under $5 at the grocery store. And I actually think, I think that this color is so super pretty. I feel like these are Dupes for the Nabla highlighters that you guys know I love. This has a distinctly cooler undertone, not a warmer one, but I love my Nabla ones, and this one reminds me of it because it's such a beautiful highlight. Another Wet n Wild highlight that I've never heard anybody talk about on YouTube before is this loose illuminating powder, and I want to tell you guys what I use this for. So, you know when the stars are on the red carpet, they have these gorgeous gleaming legs? Well, you can do that in a couple of different ways. You can use cream highlighting products, or you can just take a brush and you can take a loose powder and you can brush it on the front of your legs, and it's like highlighting and contouring your face, but it's actually highlighting and contouring your legs. And I do that with this Wet n Wild loose powder. It was like under $6, and it's just a gorgeous champagne-y goldy color. It's a little bit yellow toned, but I did that on purpose because on my legs I kind of want it to look a little bit tanned, and this color has a little bit of a tanned feel. I'm gonna swatch it for you on my hand. So this is the shade, and it comes with so much product. That's why I think it's so great for your legs, because if you want to use a ton of it, you're not going to run out of it. It comes with 8 grams. It's like a huge tub. It's loose. You can just put it on the front of your legs. That's what I do in the summer when I'm going out. I just brush it on the fronts of my legs, and it just gives your legs a little bit of a highlighted look. And it's really expensive. You don't have to worry that you're using your expensive Dior or whatever, Sephora highlighter and wasting it on your legs. You can just get this Wet n Wild loose powder and brush it on your legs, and it looks so gorgeous. Okay, next, I just want to mention very briefly this CoverGirl foundation. It's what I'm wearing on my face right now, and it is the Color Stay for combination and oily skin. I talked about this in a recent video about my favorite foundations for oily skin, so I'll throw that video up in the cards here, but I really do love this foundation. I think it looks so beautiful. It is perfect for the summer, and it is a drugstore find that no one talks about anymore. And you guys, this is as good as my high-end mattifying foundations. It is not drugstore quality. It's actually high-end quality packaged in a drugstore package, but what's better than it used to be about it is that it has a pump now, like high-end makeup. So not only is it Sephora or Ulta brand or high-end quality, but it even comes with a pump, and it is so gorgeous. It perfects my skin. It makes my skin matte. I use it with a beauty blender, which really shears it out so it doesn't give me too high of coverage, which I don't want. And if you have forgotten about this drugstore find, guys, go get it. They have it for dry skin, and they have a version for oily skin, so you can't go wrong. You can get it no matter what type of skin you have. But this is a drugstore find that nobody talks about anymore, but it is so good. Next, I want to talk quickly about a L'Oreal True Match powder that, again, has not gotten much love. It is soft, it is smooth, it is just absolutely a beautiful powder that you can use to set your foundation, or if you just want to sweep it over your face. It reminds me of the new Dior powder. So if you don't want to dish out the $48 for the new Dior powder, which I don't even think comes in enough shades, like it comes in, I think 8 shades, none of which are the appropriate shade for my skin. I feel like this kind of silky, smoothie, creamy powder has a very similar quality to that Dior powder. So try this. It is the L'Oreal True Match powder. It is such a hidden gem at the drugstore, and I can't rave enough about it. So good. It's beautiful for setting under your eyes. It's beautiful for setting foundation, or it's beautiful just for dusting over your face if you want to mattify it. You can take it with you on the go. It actually comes with a little sponge on the bottom in case you want to take it with you in your purse on the go. I usually don't use that sponge because I tend to not touch up my makeup, but I know there are a lot of you out there that do like to touch up your makeup. Okay, next I want to talk about the best lower lash mascara. For a lot of years, I used a MAC lower lash mascara, and then I used a Maybelline mascara that had a skinny wand. I can't remember what it's called right now. I'll list it at the bottom of the screen, but it started to smear on me. And so I started using this mascara, the Colossal Maybelline mascara, on my lower lashes, and it is not smearing at all. It is so good for separating the lower lashes. It's what I'm wearing on my lower lashes today, and it smells like roses. That is a dupe of Chanel. Chanel mascara and lipsticks, I don't know if they do today, but they used to smell like roses. That's part of why I used to love Chanel makeup so much, because you guys all know that I love the smell of rose, and Chanel makeup tends to smell like roses. And this mascara that is like $5 from the drugstore smells like roses. It is amazing for the lower lashes. I do use it on my upper lashes too, if I don't feel like using my superhero mascara, but generally I use my superhero mascara on my upper lashes, and I use this on my lower lashes. Sometimes I will even combine this with my superhero mascara. I will put this on first because it's really good at separating the lashes, and then I will put the superhero mascara on top of it. So this is just an all-around great drugstore find. If you've never tried it, get it for your lower lashes and let me know what you think in the description box below. You're gonna love it. Next, I want to talk about a awesome L'Oreal bronzer that they still make. It's not in the exact same packaging as this, but they do make it. This is the True Match Lumi Bronze It, and it comes in this enormous, enormous pan. I particularly like this shade because it's got, for people that have fair skin, it's absolutely perfect. It's got a little bit of a cool tone feel to it. And so it can be used for contouring, it can be used for bronzing, it can just be used to bring a little bit of color back to your face, and it can even be used on your neck and your chest because it's in such an enormous pan. You are not gonna run out of it. It's got how many grams? Let me tell you guys. 11.6 grams. That is an enormous pan of bronzer. Again, I don't know that they make it in this exact shade, but they do. I saw it at the grocery store the other day. They do make several shades of it in a big pan that looks like this. And I think it is such a high quality, beautiful powder. Again, you guys, L'Oreal, all of these makeup companies are owned by big brands. So, you know, Shiseido and Clé de Peau are owned by the same company, and L'Oreal owns a lot of the huge, huge, high-end prestige makeup brands. I'll have to link them on the screen for you below because I can't remember right now who are the prestige or high-end makeup brands that L'Oreal owns. But the L'Oreal products, in many cases, you guys, are the high-end products, just packaged in different packages and sold at different stores. So what I'm telling you is that the quality of this product is incredible. It is a silky, smooth, beautiful bronzing powder. It is a huge amount. It's 11 grams, and you can get it for under $15 at the drugstore. So for those of you who are on a budget that just don't feel like spending prestige or Sephora prices, remember, L'Oreal, who makes this powder, makes tons and tons of high-end products that are the same product, just packaged differently. Don't forget that about drugstore products. And then lastly, I just want to do a little shout out about some eyeshadows that I've spoken about before on my channel, but I haven't heard anybody else on YouTube talk about them that are so good. They've got no loves. They're Drugstore Gems, and I actually have one to give away for you guys today. And they are the little Revlon quads. And they're called the So Fierce Quad, and they're so high quality. They're the baked gelée formula. I'm gonna swatch a couple of them for you because they're so gorgeous. So this beautiful iridescent color, does this look like a drugstore product, you guys? Like, that looks like an expensive product. It's like a duochrome brownish with a little bit of teal undertone product. I am barely touching them, and look at the beautiful color payoff. So here are the 4 colors in this little quad. I am telling you guys, they're easy to blend. They're super high quality. They're like $11, maybe even less if you go to Walmart, or if you're in H-E-B in Texas. H-E-B has better prices than anybody else. And it's just such good quality. And then the second one I have is this little quad here that's got a little bit more of a terracotta feel to it. It's got this kind of peachy color. Let me swatch it for you. And here are the colors. Just a beautiful quad. And so I didn't want you guys to forget about these. If you're interested in trying some new eyeshadows for the summer that are super duper quality, you like that baked gelée formula, look at these Revlon quads. They are so good and just a really, really fun. They have some really fun colors. Like, if you like bright, exciting colors, they have some that are more toned down, like the ones that I have. And then they have some that are super exciting, like purples and blues and greens. So check it out. I will link them in the description box below. I will try to link this shirt. It is from Target. Just a little sleeveless shirt that I love, that I thought was so cute. I will link that as well for you. And be sure you enter a giveaway, my giveaway, because I'm going to be giving you this little quad. I'm going to be sending one of you this quad plus a Almay Goddess. So now for the giveaway details. I am going to be doing a little drugstore giveaway for you guys where I am going to be sending one of you a Revlon eyeshadow quad. This is it. I have an extra one that I'm going to send to you. It's obviously brand new and unused. And I'm also going to send you guys a Rimmel lip gloss. Be sure you enter the giveaway by leaving a comment in the description box below, thumb upping this video, being sure that you're subscribed to my channel. As always, you can get an extra entry into this giveaway if you subscribe to me or you follow me on Instagram and if you tag 5 friends on Instagram. And I will mail some makeup drugstore goodies to you. Thank you guys so much for taking time out of your day to watch this video. Be sure you enter my giveaway and I will look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye.